leather crossbody bag. So at a 1 day only value or price of $199. What does that mean? When this day is over, the price goes up. Not the other way. And that 5 easy payments of $39.80 will also expire. Bethany Laurie, you know she is part of the orYANY team. She joins us this morning with more. Hello, my friend.
So hot.
Well,
today.
thank you. I have a team, and you're here. You're on accessories.
I am.
And you brought a good one. I love when you bring me brand new.
Brand new is so exciting, and this is a really fun, unique bag. It's a crossbody that has so much style. It's for the girl that wants to look great but be hands-free and has a lot to do.
Well, this is a high-end designer luxury handbag line. Luxury because look at the premium materials, and we're going to go through all the details. I'll just give you a quick look at the colors so you can go ahead and place your order. This will be what we're calling brown multi.
Right, and we are known for doing multicolor kind of combinations. This is going to be that perfect neutral, great for season because of the light mixed with that little bit darker of a color. This is going to be great for all 4 seasons.
All right, and then right next door, we have your black.
This is the only one in the silver tone hardware, which I think it gives it like a rock and roll chic kind of vibe. Really fun, and I know a lot of ladies love silver and we don't do it too often. So here, if you like the silver, this is your chance.
Well, next up is cardinal red.
I like to say this is a little bit more of a bright kind of tomato or poppy red. Do you agree?
No, I would.
So it's definitely a pop kind of fashion color.
Well, we only have 4 dozen to go around, so that is the more limited choice. And then your last option is dark blue,
which is so pretty and looks so great with that Croco. You can really see the difference of the textures. Beautiful, beautiful color.
So I like where you kind of took your history of color blocking, but did it in a new way.
And you know, to mix we're known for lots of textures, but to be able to give you this great Croco embossing on the top, all beautiful leather. This is our pebble leather that you know so well. And we're known for doing a lot of weaving and braiding. This time we wanted to bring it to that corset treatment that we're seeing in everything. I mean, you're seeing it in clothes, you're seeing it in pants.
Hello, on my pant. We're going to see it, little lace up.
On shoes. I mean, even like yoga pants have corset detail. So this is the hottest trend. What we've done is then just woven that braiding through and given you the detail with the grommets, which I think adds such a nice kind of dimension and contrast of the leather mixed with the metal. Then you have that beautiful orYANY signature nameplate right in the front, which is a beautiful shape. It just looks like it could be on a necklace. I've been kind of begging for that for years. Hasn't happened yet. Look at the side of the bag. You have this gorgeous piece of hardware. So for the ring detail, instead of just a basic circle, which so many designers use just like a simple circle to connect the bag, we've given you this bold hardware. Look at the stud detail on the inside. It's truly artistic, and that's what our brand is all about. Unique details that are just something special that you haven't seen everywhere else. On the back, there's a zippered pocket. And then on the front, when I open it up, what's really nice is this is its own pocket. So it's a nice, it gives it dimension, but then it also is very usable. Magnetic snap closure. When I open it up, there's a zippered pocket in the back and then a slip pocket in the front. So you have a lot of room. This bag is going to maintain its structure because of the construction of the bag, but it's still that ooey gooey soft leather that you know from orYANY that feels amazing when you touch it, and you can just see how it even just like bends in the corners. It's amazing quality. It's really for the girl that loves fashion because there's so much detail to it.
And you've never seen it before.
Yeah.
You get first dibs at this brand new crossbody style. I know we're calling it a crossbody, and when I think crossbody, I think like itsy bitsy.
Right.
This isn't a teeny tiny bag.
No.
This will carry that full-sized wallet if you so choose. You're seeing it here on Tanisa. She's wearing it in our dark blue. And it really, I am seeing this kind of return to these structured bags, but like you said, but still this is going to meld and mold against your hip and your body.
Right. Our leather is just so incredibly soft, and a lot of times people write to me and say, it looks soft on TV, but when I got it home, I couldn't believe. And it's true. It's amazing quality, beautiful details. It's nice to have the play on textures with, you know, the corset detail and the Croco, because it just gives a lot of visual interest to the bag, something different for you to carry. And when you're wearing a crossbody, it doesn't have to be like that utilitarian, like off to run around in the city. You can look like you're carrying the most high-end designer bag because that's what this is. It's a beautiful quality, gorgeous details, magnificent leathers, and the hardware is so unique because we design every piece ourselves.
Well, this is brand new today, and it's the only order for the year. If you're looking at this and thinking, this might be a possible gift for some special woman in your life, just know we won't be able to get any color back, especially if you like this cardinal red, because there are only a few dozen to go around. So this might be a great impressive gift. A designer handbag always goes over well, I have found. And it is at a one-day only price of under $200. If you've shopped orYANY before, you know that's a great value.
Yeah, right.
And that's why it's only good for one day. Those 5 easy payments of $39.80 will also go away at the end of the day. In addition, you have the dark blue and the black, which is not so basic when it's orYANY. There's so much detail in this black bag. And I was noticing, Bethany, the scaling of the Croco embossing is different from bag to bag. It's not just cookie cutter scaling.
And that's what makes it look more realistic. I mean, this is embossing. If this were true Croco, the bag would be so much more expensive. But we give you that true, it's genuine leather. But to have the varying sizes of the scales is what makes it look really realistic. And that's what you want. You want a bag that looks super high-end, great details. Look at that beautiful, even how you can see the difference of colors because it's hand tipped. So the higher points get more of the dye than the lower points to give you that difference of color, to give you that realistic look.
All right, let me give you the specs on this bag as far as sizing. It is 9.5 inches wide. This is going to measure 10 inches tall. You have a 4-inch depth on this bag. That's why I said you can actually get that full-size wallet in there if you choose. I mean, that's a pretty significant depth on the bag. And then you have the strap, which is adjustable. So from 19 to 25 inches, and that's with a little buckle detail. So whether you wear it just as a shoulder bag,
which would look great, or crossbody,
crossbody.
And thinking of the colors, like right now it's starting to get cold. Today it was cold again. So you're putting on those coats, and how many of us are wearing, you know, either a black coat, a gray coat, a camel color coat? So you can have fun with these colors. I mean, the multi is going to be very interesting. That cardinal red adds that great pop. Of course, black is black, so you can always wear a black bag. The silver tone hardware gives it, I think, a little bit like a rock and roll chic vibe. And then that blue is something unique for us. We don't really do navy bags or blue bags too much, but it's as easy as putting on a pair of jeans. So you can wear your jeans with everything, and that blue bag will go with everything in your wardrobe.
Well, crossbody, we love it for the ease and the function, the convenience. Sometimes it's nice to be hands-free. I'm going out with the husband, the kids are at grandma's. We're going to a little concert.
Lovely.
And you know, I don't want to have to think about, okay, put my purse on the chair.
Right.
Or I need to put it here on the floor in front of me. I don't want to worry about that. You put a crossbody style on and you get your groove on. You know?
And you can still look high-end and really fashionable. You don't have to wear something boring and just like a little little thing. You can have a really true, gorgeous bag with beautiful details, luxury leather, all those designer details that make the bag so, for us, I feel like our bags are just so artistic, very craftsman-oriented, beautifully created bags, and you can feel really special with what you're wearing.
And that's why it's exciting when we're able to bring you orYANY as a one-day only price. So that means we're bringing you an exceptional value for one day only. This orYANY bag, normally $241. That's our QVC price, which is still always a great value. But now under $200. This will be your cardinal red. Only 3 dozen left there. Here's the black. And the brown multi, very popular, Bethany.
No surprise, because our multis are always really popular. Even though we don't offer them as often as we used to when we began the line, I feel like everybody loves that about us, and we find these perfect combinations. You know, so here you have like a milk chocolate, and here is that kind of
that cocoa,
like cocoa, and then this is really an eggplant, but it's a really muted, like you can see, it's almost more of like a mulberry. It's not too purpley, so it's a beautiful color combination that is going to be very versatile and a neutral in your wardrobe.
Well, only 4 dozen left in the brown multi as well. So
I believe it.
Take advantage of that easy pay, because that breaks it down to a little over $1 a day for a designer luxury handbag. And women notice handbags.
That's
when you carry a good one, inevitably somebody will stop you and say, like, I love that bag. Who's the designer? Or I've had my eye on that. Or I've never worn orYANY before. Then you can give them the whole story on your wonderful bag. And if you are giving this as a gift, remember, our holiday gift return policy is extended. You have until January 31st next year to return any item for any reason for a refund. So maybe they get a multiple, lucky girl. Maybe it's the wrong color. You can exchange it, and you have until the end of January to do so. Dark blue, cardinal red, black with the silver hardware, and Bethany, you have our brown multi.
Yep, that brown multi.
829-7472. Bethany, it was good to see you.
Have fun at the concert. Have a good time.
Hopefully I can just stay awake. That's the hard part.
I think you'll be rubbed up.
Well, coming up, we are going to have a look at the Dyson Supersonic Hair Dryer. This is an award-winning hair dryer, and leave it to the folks at Dyson. to reinvent the hair dryer. And the hair dryer really hasn't seen any changes since the 1960s. This is lightweight. It features a technology that's going to dry your hair faster. And we loaded you up with extras that you wouldn't get anywhere else. So we'll have a full presentation a little bit later in the show. But first, we're going to get a little attitude. Attitudes by Renee.